Welcome back. Here, you say something?
What?
There we go.
He said he had to open video and stuff, so.
Yeah. They ever gonna like fix shadows and post processing on this game and stuff?
That's one dude I ran over.
I don't know.
Horrible shot, too.
They said that they're gonna improve everything they can, so I would imagine that'd be one of the things.
Well, I mean, right now, the shadow setting is completely unusable. I don't know if it's just for AMD users, but definitely for AMD users. Because what happens is if you have any type of shadowing enabled other than very low, when you walk into a building, you just get like these big black squares everywhere. Yeah, it's very buggy. Apparently, it has to do with apparently these guys implemented some kind of custom version of shadow caching. So it does it on this game, it doesn't do it on most other Unreal Engine games. I don't know why they did a custom shadow cache engine, because Unreal Engine 4 has shadow caching as an option. But seems to be something for some reason.
Are they able to tweak it to their liking if they do it on their own? Or?
Maybe that's what it is. There's some kind of specific thing they wanted that wasn't working right. I mean, or it may have also been that they implemented it before Epic basically folded in shadow caching. I don't know if it was always part of the engine or not. I just know it's currently part of the engine's feature set.
It has something to do with the fact that you could put this game on potato mode and get a legit advantage out of it.
Yeah, well, that still happens though. I mean, like, everybody's got foliage turned up very low because, you know, it takes away trees and bushes.
Oh, look at this dude.
Anyhow, I'm ready to go again whenever you guys are.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for him.
Yeah, I'm just trying to kill myself real quick. I have 2 vehicle kills.
You're obsessed with that, huh?
Yeah.
It's not my fault, they just decided to stop and lay it down in front of me.
You're a fucking monster.
Send me an invite when you can.
Yeah, I'm about to open the game back up.
Homeboy was shooting at me.
Wow. I'm looking at your stats, Jordan, and you are a much better player than at this than I am. But you have 0 top 10 ratings in solo. Oh, you don't play solo though, do you?
Not you. I get a lot of kills.
That would explain why.
I don't usually.
Let's see. Yeah, we go to duo. Yeah, you won a duo round.
I've won 1 duo and 2 squads.
Okay, I was wondering why your play stats seemed so low, because it was like, you know, you'd only played like 3 hours.
Okay, I'm good.
And then when you go to duo or squad, then yeah.
It's also server based. I'm about to open the game. I just gotta fix a worker on video before where the fuck he was working on.
I can.
But yeah, I mostly play squad and duos because anytime I open the game, somebody's like, "Hey, you want to play?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah, I guess."
In solo, I am currently ranked 103,723.
I like how my kills are like double the games I queued up for almost, and I performed poorly apparently. Where the fuck is this?
Freaking kill death ratio is sad. I just don't have the hand-eye coordination I used to. I blame World of Warcraft.
Maybe you saw.
Pretty much.
Found it. I found the worker, the lazy ass fucking worker. Fire that.
Either that, or there really is something to say for my monitor. Is I have a nice big high resolution monitor, but it's not as responsive as a smaller dedicated computer monitor, like response times and all that other crap. So I'm not going to blame the hardware and say that I'm that good. that much of a difference is going to mean.
I honestly believe that we're going to talk about hardware probably like 2% fucking efficiency overall. I don't think it's like 50%.
Yeah.
Like if anybody believes that, they're fucking insane.
I'm not believing I'm gonna switch my monitor and then go from like a 0.27 contrast ratio to 5.
I mean, obviously though, if you're at fucking 30 frames or 60 frames, that's
oh yeah, that's a disadvantage.
You invited me?
Yeah,
but you know what? Most of the time when I played first-person shooters, that's all I had was crap hardware. So I mean,
I was part of the hand-me-down generation computers, so I'll play on anything, I don't care what it is.
Couldn't even get high speed here, so we were lucky if I could find a server with like an 800 ping. Playing Quake.
Oh yeah, I remember when fucking Counter-Strike 1.6 was
yeah.
250 ping or kick.
No, yeah. Well, no, that was actually even before 6. It was before 1.5, because 1.5 was when they added those shitty vehicles, the APC and stuff. It was like 1.3 or something when Valve came out with their like.
Ready at bed.
Oh yeah, sorry. That was when they came up with their like service that lowered your ping, and they went from like 800 pings to like 250 and stuff if you're on dial-up. I remember that, and we were using I can't remember what, I think it was like Homestead or something like that. It was like free dial-up internet. I did, and then I hit ready again. Sorry.
Okay. Go cancel everyone if that happens.
Yeah, I accidentally double-clicked when I went to click it, so I
I remember the days of playing freaking Star Siege Tribes.
Oh, I never played the original, but I played the shit out of the second one.
Yeah, Tribes too. A lot of people played Tribes too.
Yeah. I know a lot of people who are fans of the original don't really like Tribes 2 because of some of the small changes they made. They came across as big changes.
I fall in that category. I never liked Tribes 2.
I played the shit out of Tribes 2.
I like the original Tribes because I had everyone was on dial-up.
Yeah.
And Tribes 2, you had that clear distinction between people who had, freaking. Oh, I didn't even think DSL was out at the time. It was like ISDN.
You could get ISDN, and cable was around, but only in like major cities.
Yeah.
Like my uncle had cable. He was in like
no.
So when I was like gaming of any kind until I was like 9, so up until that point I always watched my brother play Counter-Strike.
Yep.
I probably played it like a handful of times because they were like we had another computer. But
yeah,
I played them games like fucking Delta Force.
My stepbrother played those Delta Force games.
They were so lame.
I don't know. I never played them. They look kind of like to me. They sort of looked like a cheesy knockoff of Counter-Strike.
Well, they were more like Battlefield in the size of their maps. But
yeah.
It was just like it was so boring, and like the graphics were ass, obviously. So
yeah,
it wasn't entertaining to look at.
Speaking of Tribes 2, though, one thing I used to do in Tribes 2 is every Friday there was a group of us on Something Awful that would get together and play what we called Tribes Pirate. It wasn't a mod or anything. It was just custom rules we had for a server, which we called pirate rules, which basically meant all the teams had to load up into transports, fill them up, and then were only allowed to use like grenade projectile weapons and spin fusers. And the idea was just to blow up the other team's transport.
Oh, wow.
The guy who owned the server for that.
Well, let's go to the pit. Let's go to the pit.
Yeah.
There's way too many people going to that plan.
The guy who ran the server for that was a guy. His name was like Varrock or something like that. He ended up being. I think he was an admin at 4chan or something years later.
Oh god.
He knew Moot. And later I happened to see his name around one day, like years later, and it was like he was listed as an admin or something on 4chan.
I went to the houses. Screw that.
What? No, fuck you. Whatever. We're here.
But those were like really fun days because that was when like something awful. The game community there was a lot more tight knit than they seem to be these days. I think WoW kind of blew that apart. WoW and friggin' what's it? Spreadsheet Simulator. Eve.
Sean still plays that fucking game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know a friend who just got into it. I'm like, I hope you like Excel. I found an AR suppressor.
That's not you guys firing down there, is it? Down by the warehouse, someone just went around the back side of it. Oh, there's another guy there. They're shooting each other. One guy in front, one guy in back. There's a guy coming up behind him and gonna shoot him in the back. Jordan, I hope you got guns down there, because if you don't...
Oh, I got guns.
Okay. I'm just watching the thing from up here. I don't have any guns or anything, because I'm not like actually near any buildings, but I'll try and give you a heads up on where they're heading. I've lost sight of them. They all went behind the warehouses, and they haven't emerged yet. But there were 3 of them all trying to kill each other, so I imagine there's more. Wait, one came out from the warehouse right now. He's crossing over to you.
So I'm trying to listen to him.
Okay.
Sit here by the stairwell. Where the fuck are you at? Fuck. I heard him walking around too. Is that you who threw that?
Yeah.
I think he went to the warehouse.
Well, like, close.
Yeah, that was at me. Fucking hit me.
I am hum. Oh, maybe not.
I know where he is. You should actually see him if you look at my building.
Looking at the building. He's not on the roof, is he?
No, he's on the ground level on the backside.
Okay.
Fuck, I got a shotgun.
Yeah. Oh, you're down.
There's two of them. There was one guy creeping around the back of the windows.
Hit him, but he got inside. Oh, yeah, he went in the warehouse.
That point. They're on the ground level by one of the warehouses off to the opposite side of you.
Let's see if I can ruin their day. AR suppressor. I'll just kill these fools and then I'll put it up. Actually, I'll kill these fools and then I'll test the theory.
What?
How much damage they take from falling.
I think it gets exponentially more ridiculous.
Yeah, it's usually how it works. Oh.
See, keep going.
You got a fucking ACOG.
Yep.
And a suppressor!
Yeah, I told you I found an AR suppressor.
Fucking hacker is what you are. Ooh, and he's trying to...
Oh, he's looting me.
Straight up.
I know, right? Think he's hot shit. What are you gonna do back there, buddy? What are you lying down like a dumbass?
Wow. Did he not know? Like, he shot at you, right? How did he not know where you were?
Was that the same one, though? I think that was his friend.
No, there's another guy.
There's another guy.
He's in the warehouses.
Hobo
Yeah, that's what I thought.
With no shoes.
He's probably sitting in the warehouse trying to get line of sight on you from inside.
Let him.
He's at a disadvantage. First off, Big has the high
Well,
ground.
because you're shooting downhill, yeah.
Yep.
Second, Big's a Jedi Master.
That's the Star. You just said he has the high ground, and that's the Star Wars reference you're going to use.
Yep.
Yeah. Does being a Jedi really matter? The high ground difference? I mean, they just do flicky shit all day anyway.
Yeah. Well, basically, considering they can practically fly, I don't really think that's supposed to be the advantage they made it out to be. But then again, all of the dialogue in that movie is bad, so picking on it for that, one line.
Well, I think it's more the logic than the line. The line was whatever, but
Was it just those two?
He wasn't.
Yeah.
He wasn't being. Yeah. The rest of them kill each other. He wasn't being literal. He meant a moral high ground.
I got all
He's
day,
just
buddy.
gonna hide in the warehouse.
I will war of attrition.
Yeah,
ass.
I don't think there's a chance of anybody coming behind you.
I was thinking about going around. That's all an AR suppressor.
Yeah. Like,
Unless he
fell out
quit.
of the sky.
Unless he quit out like a bitch. Oh,
He might have because you killed his friend.
all right, let's see what kind of damage we take.
You're hella dead. I just don't see how you can survive this.
I'm gonna drop this on the floor so no one gets it. I'm gonna make sure I get extra height when I jump.
Yep.
Oh, that was
I like how you basically snapped your head against the rail too.
yeah.
Yeah, I think this game does like a physics calculation, like a simplified version of acceleration to figure out how much damage you have. So, yeah, the further you
Such a
fall,
shame,
it
man.
increases
With the AR
exponentially.
suppressor. You know, I was hunting so much for an AR when I found that, because that's the first thing I found,
Yeah.
and it was the last building I checked. And I'm just thinking, like, if I can get an AR suppressor, I can go over there and help him murder everyone. And no. Ready up?
Yep. I just had to get rid of that baseball cap.
I swear, if this horse doesn't learn a fucking skill at level 24, thank you.
I need a hat to cover that stupid hair.
Learn 4 shot? Oh my fucking. About to take this horse to the fucking glue factory.
Just running over rubble and broken glass and shit in my bare feet.
You're a hobbit.
No worries. That's what they should do. They should add damage. You should take it if you're barefoot. If they want to make a difference between like the sound thing, you take a little bit of damage if you're running around barefoot through rubble or rocks and shit.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was gonna happen.
That's what they basically did with DayZ. Is if your boots friggin' degrade to like they're to the point where you're not wearing them, you start to take damage to your legs. You'll start getting the message, my feet hurt, my feet feel painful, and then later on you can actually like injure your feet.